various TV newscast opens, promos, and station IDs. Part 417.
Coming up on Good Morning San Diego, local law enforcement is encouraging San Diegans to turn in their unwanted and unused drugs. Details on the locations where you can dispose of your drugs.
Plus, walking for a good cause, how you can take part in Sharon's Ride One Walk 5K and how it helps support the Epilepsy Foundation.
And Lakeside is buzzing this morning as they get ready for the 61st annual Western Day Parade. We'll take you there. Good Morning San Diego's 9 o'clock hour starts right now.
Live from San Diego, this is KUSI News.
Good morning, San Diego. I'm Allie Wagner.
And I'm Jason Austell. Today is Saturday, April 25th.
And there is a lot taking place this weekend around the county. We'll get into some of those events, including this one happening this morning.
Guaranteed. The 28-22 6 p.m. News Weekend Report starts right now.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Connor Core filling in for Mark Hiller. A major insurance change is about to impact thousands of local patients. Starting tomorrow, thousands of United Healthcare patients will lose in-network access to Lehigh Valley Health Network.
Now, here is your forecast first.
Very nice day to start the weekend for us here in the Quad Cities. Lots of clear skies, some nice sunshine. We are starting to get a few clouds for us later this evening, but still going to be staying very nice throughout the rest of tonight. As look at your temperatures, still holding on into those low 70s for the most part. 70 here in the Quad Cities, 72 over in Aledo. And on your forecast first, we're going to be staying nice and a little bit cool throughout the rest of tonight, reaching into the 40s. And a nice day again for your Sunday, but we're looking at some severe storms on Monday. I'll have all of that coming up on our Quad Cities News at 6.
Live from the heart of the Quad Cities, you're watching our Quad Cities News at 6 on Local 4.
Happy Saturday evening. Thank you for choosing our Quad Cities News at 6.
This is CBS News Chicago.
Good evening, I'm Dave Savini. We begin with breaking news. One Chicago police officer has been shot and killed, and another is fighting for his life in critical condition. It was a chaotic scene outside a hospital on Chicago's North Side today. The two male officers were shot inside Swedish Hospital in Lincoln Square around 11 this morning. The suspected gunman, a prisoner who was brought to the hospital for treatment, is now in police custody. We are learning the officer who died is 38 years old. We have team coverage on this tragic and difficult day. Our Victor Jacobo is live in Illinois Masonic, where those officers were transported for treatment. But we begin with Marissa Sulik at Swedish Hospital, where it all unfolded. Marissa.
Coming up on the WGN News at 9, we are following breaking news here in Chicago and in Washington, D.C. The Chicago Police Department is in mourning. One officer is killed, another critically wounded by a robbery suspect who was being escorted this morning to a local hospital. And in Washington, chaos at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Gunshots are heard outside the ballroom where the president and first lady were in attendance. We'll have updates on both incidents. The news starts right now.
This is Chicago's very own WGN News at 9.
These officers, in your prayers. Keep their families in your prayers. And please, understand the work that goes into being a police officer.
From Superintendent Snelling, one Chicago police officer is dead, another fighting for their life after a shooting late this morning at a Northside hospital. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jackie Bang. Emmy Victor is live at Illinois Masonic Hospital with the latest. Emmy.
All right, some breaking news to bring you right now. We understand that shots have been fired at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. That is according to Fox News, who has crews on the ground, and they are reporting that up to 5 shots were heard in the lobby of the White House Correspondents' Dinner. This is President Trump's first time attending this dinner. We understand that he's been rushed out of there by Secret Service.
Your life, your world.
news. This is 69 News Weekend Edition, live at 10.
We are following breaking news out of Washington, D.C. right now. Those were sounds of gunshots at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Then a few seconds later, everyone ducking under their tables. Thanks for joining us for 69 News at 10. I'm Rob Manch. President Donald Trump and other top leaders had to be rushed out of the White House Correspondents' Dinner tonight after what Secret Service is calling a shooting incident.
This is a 7 News special report.
Good evening. We are coming on the air to bring you remarks from President Trump any moment after an incident tonight at the White House Correspondents' Dinner in Washington, D.C. A shooting. A person is in custody at this hour. I'm Jack Royer.
I'm Robin Simmons. We are standing by for the president. He's been posting on social media that he was hoping to let the show go on. That is not going to be the case. The Correspondents' Dinner has been rescheduled, and we are standing by waiting for his remarks. We do understand a member of law enforcement was injured in all of this, but was wearing protective gear. So that is more good news to pass along as we wait for the president.
We'll show you a live image from inside the White House briefing room at this hour. The reporters who were moments ago at the Washington, D.C. Hilton down the street from the White House.
Right now on WLKY, this is breaking news.
A shooting at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. The president and his cabinet rushed off stage as police tackled the gunman outside. And the event that honors journalism and the relationship between the press and the presidency turned violent tonight. The president says the suspect is in custody.
WUSA 9 breaking news now.
Right now at 7, shots fired at the White House Correspondents Association dinner last night. The annual event was just getting started when those shots were heard outside the Washington Hilton Ballroom. Thanks for joining us on this Sunday morning. I'm Marcella Robertson.
And I'm Simone D'Alba. A U.S. Secret Service officer was shot and hit in his protective gear. He is expected to be okay. When the shots started, members of the Secret Service quickly got to the president, the vice president, and other dignitaries and cabinet members outside to safety. It was Trump's first time attending as president, shortly after he spoke to members of the press about his experience. Listen.
Up next on WJZ Sunday Morning. President Trump evacuated from the White House Correspondents' Dinner last night after a shooting right outside the ballroom. We'll hear the latest ahead. The state fire marshal is reaching out for tips after 2 fires at an old psychiatric hospital prompted an arson investigation in Sykesville.
And that rain has moved out. We're keeping an eye, though, on cloud cover and some fog on your Sunday morning. We'll take a closer look in the First Alert forecast. WJZ Sunday Morning starts right now.
On your corner, in your corner. This is WJZ News at 7.
Good Sunday morning. It is Sunday, April 26th, and you're taking a live and gray look outside of the city right near the Inner Harbor.
This Sunday, security breach. President Trump is rushed off the stage at the White House Correspondents' Dinner after shots were fired at a security checkpoint as police take a suspect into custody.
A man charged a security checkpoint armed with multiple weapons, and he was taken down by some very brave members of Secret Service.
As the investigation unfolds this morning, new questions about the rise in political violence in America.
We're not going to let anybody take over our society. We're not going to cancel things out because we can't do that.
I'll talk to Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche. Plus, standoff. President Trump struggles to end the war with Iran as the conflict nears the 60-day mark.
I don't want to rush it. I want to take my time. We have plenty of time. And I want to get a great deal.
With concerns growing over the war's impact on the economy, will the White House bend to political pressure? And Fed fight. The Justice Department drops its criminal probe of Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell after Republican Senator Tom Tillis threatened to block the confirmation of his successor, Kevin Warsh. Will it be enough to secure his vote? I'll talk to Senator Tillis and Democratic Congressman Ro Khanna of California. Joining me for insight and analysis are NBC News Capitol Hill correspondent Melanie Zanona, Leanne Caldwell, Chief Washington correspondent for Puck, Adrian Elrod, former senior advisor to the Harris campaign, and Lonnie Chen, a fellow at the Hoover Institution. Welcome to Sunday. It's Meet the Press.
From NBC News in Washington, the longest-running show in television history, this is Meet the Press with Kristen Welker.
Good Sunday morning. We are coming on the air after a terrifying night here in the nation's capital. The president, first lady, vice president, many cabinet members, and lawmakers on both sides of the aisle had gathered with the press for the annual White House Correspondents' Dinner, a celebration of the First Amendment and freedom of the press. It was Mr. Trump's first appearance at the dinner as president, when moments into the program, a gunman armed with multiple weapons charged at a Secret Service checkpoint in the hotel lobby of the Washington Hilton where the event was held. Law enforcement quickly tackled him to the ground, taking him into custody. The suspect, identified as 31-year-old Cole Thomas Allen from Torrance, California.
This Week with George Stephanopoulos starts right now.
Chaos at the Correspondents' Dinner. Shots fired. President Trump rushed from the stage as the gunman charged the security checkpoint.
He was armed with a shotgun, a handgun, and multiple knives.
Agents jumped into action, subduing the man before he could enter the ballroom.
The man has been captured, and he's a sick person, a very sick person.
But how did he get that close to the president and hundreds of officials? This morning, we'll have the latest on the investigation with Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche, plus full coverage from our ABC News team who were in the room. And stalemate.
I don't want to rush it. I want to take my time. We have plenty of time.
No war, no peace, no negotiations. As the Pentagon expands a naval blockade.
We seized their sanctioned ships, and we will seize more. Our blockade is growing.
And Iran maintains its grip on the Strait of Hormuz. What will it take to break the standoff? Will the war resume or peace talks take hold? How much will it cost? How long will this last? The latest from our correspondents and top experts who serve both parties.
From ABC News, a special edition of This Week. Here now, George Stephanopoulos.
Good morning and welcome to This Week. It was the ultimate target. The president, the vice president, the speaker of the House, the presidential line of succession all in the same room, surrounded by hundreds more members of Congress, cabinet secretaries, the Washington press corps. Then shots rang out. Everyone ducked for cover. The dramatic moments caught on camera as a gunman tried to rush the ballroom.
Continuing our coverage tonight at 6, new details emerging about the man accused of firing shots at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Last night, we learned the man in question was 31-year-old Cole Thomas Allen from Torrance, California. This all happening outside the event where President Trump and the First Lady were in attendance. Allen was armed with multiple weapons when he was taken down by the Secret Service. D.C.'s U.S. Attorney Jeanine Pirro applauding the efforts of law enforcement.
All of them tonight acted so quickly that they prevented what could have been a horrific event where we were all sitting there in one room.
Pirro announced that she would be charging Allen with multiple charges, and he awaits arraignment tomorrow. Our Regina Urita was on the ground all night yesterday and has more on the accused gunman live from his sister's home in Rockville. Regina, what else have you learned about the suspect?
Live, taking action. 8 News at 6 starts now.
Thanks for joining us here for 8 News at 6. I'm Roland Wilson. Years after a well-known Indigo dog breeding facility shut down in Cumberland County, a new book is sharing one beagle's journey as a so-called lab dog.